organized it together with with our international partners of the European Federation of Williams Syndrome Associations to fulfill four types of goals. The first was to introduce them this type of activities. What we wanted to introduce them this system what we created. The second goal was obviously to have a lot of joy and fun during the whole 10 days. The third one was some kind of to reach the real or imaginative border of abilities and try to push a little bit further and go beyond these borders. And finally, obviously, we wanted to strengthen the common European feeling, to introduce each other, the culture and education systems and expectation of the participant countries. So this was different from our previous camps also, but this is the first real big European Williams Syndrome camp, so it was definitely different from the last year Norwegian camp as well, which was a much more familiar and small camp without so many goals or less goals than ours.
So this year we look at the ability of Williams syndrome children and young adults to learn very simple visual skills and to look at the micro pattern of sleep in Williams syndrome. This has not been done before, and it's important to see what parameters, what phases of sleep might be missing. If they sleep well, the sleep pattern gets better, they will be able to learn better, and if they learn better from the very beginning, from their childhood, they will be people who can actually support themselves much more easily.
So for the classes, we run a camp in Ireland, a music activity camp, and it is very different to the camp that's going to be here, because there is the sensor motor training, and there are different things in this camp that we would like to learn, and we would like our Williams to develop a little and to experience these new things in class.
I think we can learn to live together with different nationalities, so it's very interesting for this.
And we are very glad that we could participate this camp, because we don't have this association, and I see it very important to meet Williams peoples all over the Europe, and perhaps later on we can join this FUSE, Williams Federation, European Federation, and the expectations, they are very many, to first of all have a kind of holiday in a different country to see Hungarian culture and to learn something about the therapies and the things you do with the Williams children, because I saw the program the leader of the Hungarian group sent us, and it is very interesting. And because in Finland we don't have so much in one place so much therapies as we see in this camp during this week. I hope our children will enjoy it, and just now I see that they enjoy very much to swim in the Balaton lake. That's very fine.
Thank you.
I think it's going to be a live experience for both me and the Spanish participants. I think none of us is gonna forget it, and I don't know, for a personal experience, I guess.
Tulajdonképpen, mivel hogy tavaly mi eljöttünk bekukkantani az itteni tevékenységekbe, ezért én úgy gondolom, hogy a gyerekeinknek a képességeinek a határait megpróbáljuk egy kicsit kitolni, és ehhez bizony kell egy ilyen szakemberekből álló gárda, tehát gondolok azokra, akik a tréningeket fogják vezetni, mert a gyerekek, legalábbis a mi tapasztalatunk Szlovákiában az, hogy mindenre vevők, tehát bármi legyen az, mindent készséggel a maguk módján megpróbálnak utánozni, és én azt hiszem, hogy mivel hogy én is a szlovákiai táborokban mindig ott vagyok, vagy legalábbis igyekszem, és én úgy látom, hogy nagyon sokat fogok tanulni, tehát nem feltétlenül szakmailag, hanem tehát ötleteket és különböző módszereket, amiket igaz, hogy nem mind szakmabeli, de amit el tudok lesni, és amit fogok tudni hasznosítani Szlovákiában, azt nagyon örömmel megteszem.
A lot, and at the same time, let's see what the week will give. I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. That's the most important. I think our Williams children, our Williams people, mine aren't so young, they need to meet each other because they have a very special way of meeting each other. I've always been fascinated that when we come together once a year, even in Sweden, it's as if when they meet other people with Williams syndrome, they meet people with their own home language. And the rest of their life they try to speak with people that have a slightly different language. It's the same words, but they don't understand each other the same way. So I think it's very important that they meet each other over borders, and it gives them an opportunity of making adventures. An adventure, I guess I expect this week.
I think it's necessary for our kids from Belgium. They know there are everywhere kids like them. They are not alone. So they can make a little family of it. And I think it's necessary for them.
In the Balaton Lake, it was very good experience, but the camp as it whole, I think that to see all these therapies, different therapeutics, the hydrotherapy, it was very interesting, and then the sensomotoric training for the children, I think that is very good level here. Absolutely, all these therapy sessions that our children have, they were very new, because in Finland we don't have especially organized Williams camps or something like that, because we don't have this association yet. And I think that there is very many new things to bring back to Finland, to tell people how to cope with their children, and how to train their abilities and so on. So there is, I have a full sack of ideas to bring to Finland after this camp. And of course the conversations with the other nations, Williams associations people, it has been very fruitful to know how to make up our own association and how to run it and what is the purpose and so on. It's very important. I'm very pleased to be here. Well, I'm editing the little newspaper twice a year, and I'm going to write an article about this camp and what have we seen here and how important it would be for Finland to have their own association for Williams syndrome. We have some other minority handicap groups, they have their own associations, but we don't have it yet. And so this has been a very good opportunity for me to learn something about associations and their activities. Well, I've always been interested in other countries, and this is my 5th time I'm in Hungary, and I think that I will come here again, but perhaps in springtime or later in the autumn. It has been a very nice experience to be here.
Activity you liked?
¿Ha habido alguna actividad que te haya gustado?
La del zoo.
The zoo one, the excursion that we did yesterday.
In the zoo.
¿Y actividades del día a día?
The swimming pool, the music, the dogs. Very good.
The thing she has liked the most is the fun they had between them, the funny things they did between them to each other. ¿Con quién te has hecho amigos?
Eric, Nicolás, Aki, César, Guillén, con los monitores, todos aquí.
Apart from all the people she said, with the leaders as well.
I think the girls had a very good week and they really enjoyed themselves, and they learned a lot of new things, and the week has flown by.
What kind of new things did they learn?
I think that for them the sensor motor training and also the gymnastics were new. That the work of moving your legs and the physical was quite new, and the swimming also, they learned new things that they did not do before.
And what was their favorite part?
I think the drama was their favorite part. They really enjoyed the drama, and they also really enjoyed the dancing and the musical gymnastics.
And what was your favorite part?
My favorite part? I think my favorite part was, as the week got on, that the Williams begun to speak to each other and hang out together at dinner and not sit with us. You know, that they form their own little groups and they all talk to each other and they know each other a bit better. That was my favorite part, the fun they have together.
So was there anything that you disliked?
I think that the one-on-one work, for example, the musical gymnastics, the first day was difficult for them, that it was better when they were in pairs, and it was good that that was changed. I think they liked better working with each other than sitting on the mat on their own. I think the same for the swimming, for when they got to play beforehand and after. I think they enjoy it then, and it's not work to them. You know, when it's not too strict and not too technical, I think they learn better.
And did you see anything that you would use back home?
Yes, I think some of the exercises we would, in the sense motor training, and also some of the musical gymnastics with their joints. The swimming also I liked. I think there was some exercises for better technique, which were very, very good.
And is there anything else you would like to say?
Well, they all really enjoyed the trip to Veszprém, and they also had a very good time at the concert last night. So I think they've enjoyed themselves, and they have enjoyed meeting new people and talking, and that's been very good.
I think yes, definitely. Our initial 4 goals were met during these 10 days. We have a lot of fun, and the kids became very good friends from all over Europe. So we are at the end now, and before the closing farewell party. And during this day they started to cry because they wanted to elongate for 1 month or 1 year this camp. Although it was tolerable, not only for the youth participants, but for us too, and for the leaders also. I think it was worth it. Because that was the price of to reach or fulfill our goals. So without it, without some real work, it would be very difficult to reach all of these goals. But now we are happy that we are after nearly the camp, and it's really a good feeling that everything was nicely, with little problems, and continues changing. We try to accommodate to the new problems and change the program on the way which is good for everybody. So I think all of the participants, the leaders, also did the best, and that's good. So we hope that the next camp will be similarly good than this was.
I think it has been a very nice week. Me and the people that came from Spain with me, we have had a very nice week, so I don't know, it has been fun. They say that they have had a very nice week again, that they have enjoyed themselves very much. Maybe it should have been a more easygoing environment, because here everything is, maybe because they are used of what they do in Spain, and there we have somehow a more easygoing way of life.
I feel good because the kids had a feeling they were the kings this week. They had a special band with each other. So that's a nice thing. The drama, the art, the dog therapy, they liked it very, very much because they love animals. And that was really good, yes.
What was their favorite part?
I think the dog therapy for my kids, they loved it very, very
Én
much.
maximálisan meg vagyok elégedve, annál is inkább, hogy szóval ez valóban a munkáról szólt. Szerintem kőkemény volt az oktatóknak, de azoknak is, akik segítették a munkájukat. Én ebben szintén részt akartam venni, hogy saját bőrömön tapasztaljam, részben, hogy lássam az oktatóknak a munkáját, és másrészt saját magam is megtapasztaljam, hogy az egyes feladatokat hogyan lehet végrehajtani.
És a gyerekek hogy érezték magukat?
Én azt hiszem, hogy hát ugye elsősorban én a mi gyerekeinkről tudok beszélni, tehát a 2 szlovák kislányról, meg a lányomról, akik borzasztóan élvezték, annak ellenére, hogy egy pici gond volt a kommunikációval, tehát a beszédre gondolok.
Van-e olyan új dolog, amit láttak, és amit szívesen megpróbálnának otthon is?
Igen, én különösen azokat az eszközöket csodáltam, amivel az egyes gyakorlatokat hajtották végre. Ez úgy a szárazföldön, mint a vízben. Tehát ezek a műanyagból legyártott súlyzókra emlékeztető különböző papucsok, tehát ami a vízben megemeli a gyereket, tehát biztonságosabbá teszi a mozgását, de ugyanakkor az előkifejtésre is ugye rásegít, amik kifejezetten speciális eszközök, föltételezem, hogy szakemberekkel együtt a Williamsosok találták ki. Úgyhogy ezek engem kifejezetten érdekelnek, mert nagyon szeretném, hogyha én, és remélem, hogy ezekhez hozzá lehet jutni.
Yes, of course it was beneficial. It's been a week of, as I said at the beginning, adventure in many ways. Meeting a lot of people, finding new things to do. I think all the 3 Williams people that I've had with me have had a lot of new experiences. The first couple of days were more meeting a lot of people. Just the idea of having so many people with Williams syndrome in one and the same place was rather fantastic.
But it was a really nice week and we had a lot of fun and nice weather. And I think everybody liked it. We got a lot to see. We were in Veszprém yesterday and the pub, I think, was the most funny thing for everybody.
Goodbye. We go. Goodbye. Bye.
Akkor fölmegyünk. Hey. Who is the next? Patricia, do you want to come? How do you know? You don't try. I'm a chicken, I stay here.
Bye.
Bye. Who is the next?
So there's not a trace of red in a sidewalk Sunday morning. These are fiery
Mennyiben sikerült véghez vinni azt, amit terveztetek?
Szerintem, amit mi terveztünk, azt sikerült véghez vinni. Ahogy én azt látom, ahogy a gyerekek érzik magukat, akár a nemzetközi csapat tagjai, akár a magyarok, ők nagyon megszerették egymást, meg foglalkozásokat, és természetesen ki is fáradtak, hiszen ez egy fejlesztő tábor. De én úgy gondolom, hogy a mi céljainkat, amit úgy alapvetően elhatároztunk, azt mi megtettük, de a mi céljaink azok azt hiszem megvalósultak, hogy a gyerekek, független attól, hogy magyarok vagy külföldiek, borzasztó jól érzik magukat. Igen, estére kifáradnak, de hát tulajdonképpen nekünk ez az egyik célunk, hogy értelmes foglalkozások közben a gyerekek fejlődjenek, és általában, ha olyan foglalkozások vannak, amikor fejlődnek, akkor kifáradnak. A magyarok is, nem csak a külföldiek, csak a magyar csoportvezetők tudják, hogy ez erről szól részben.